Hey there, everybody. Well, the Jets are winding down their preparations for Sunday's season opener in Buffalo, and one of the big storylines this week was the addition of a couple veteran wide receivers to the Jets' very, very green receiver room. The Jets traded last week, at the end of last week actually, for Jermaine Kearse with the Seahawks, set Sheldon Richardson going to Seattle in that deal, and then this week bringing in Jeremy Kerley, formerly of the Jets as recently as 2015, had a nice year last year in San Francisco after being phased out of the Jets offense in 2015. Now, will either of these two guys or both of them really help bolster the Jets receiver room? Yeah, I mean, sure. Kerley and Kearse are not stars. Kerley gives the Jets a reliable slot receiver, Kearse a physical, bigger receiver, but neither of these guys is going to be a 1,200-yard receiver for this team. The Jets passing game will have issues. That's the bottom line. I mean, a lot of that has to do with the fact that Josh McCown is a flawed quarterback. The Jets offensive line showed holes in the preseason for sure in being able to protect the quarterback. So those are things to keep in mind beyond just who the receivers are. But the Jets clearly felt that as they try to win as many games here, or give Todd Bowles, I guess, a halfway decent chance to win more than just a couple games, that they needed to add a couple veteran receivers to this room. There is clearly a trust factor in terms of deficiency of trust right now in Darius Stewart and Chet Hansen, the Jets' two rookie receivers. So, bringing in Kearse, bringing in Kerley will chip into the playing time of Stewart and Hansen. Now, you can argue that that necessarily isn't a good thing in the long term because the Jets need to assess these guys, and really Kearse and Kerley are not probably going to be long-term parts of this team, and this season really is all about the future. But in terms of the immediate, Robbie Anderson is now going to not maybe get as much coverage attention, with defenses having to give a little bit of respect to Kearse and Kerley, a couple of veteran established receivers. But Anderson will still be required this year to produce a lot more than he did last year. He is the #1 type receiver here. Let's see if he can step into that role, even though he has a couple guys in Kearse and Kerley next to him who have accomplished a bunch more in the NFL and who should be able to help him out in his development in terms of becoming a very steady and consistent professional receiver.